Imagine working hard, saving every dollar, and then watching someone you trusted snatch it away with a smug grin. That's what happened to me and my best friend. But here's the part they never expected: our revenge hit harder than they could have imagined. Intro call to action, next 15 to 20 seconds. If you've ever been cheated out of money or underestimated by someone greedy, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up, because this is one of the most satisfying Reddit revenge stories you'll hear today. Full narrative expansion, bulk of story. It all started with me and my best friend, Jason. We weren't rich, just two guys trying to hustle through college, splitting rent, and working part-time jobs. Every Friday night, we'd sit in our cramped apartment, calculating expenses to the penny, joking that we were business partners in survival. Then came Ethan. Ethan wasn't just some stranger, he was a classmate, always boasting about how he could flip money through smart investments. He made it sound like free cash. At first, Jason was skeptical, but Ethan had a way of talking that made you feel stupid for doubting him. We pooled together $2,000, our savings from months of grinding late-night shifts. I still remember the weight of handing over that envelope. My stomach twisted, but Ethan smiled like a snake and said, "Trust me, boys. You'll thank me when it doubles." Weeks passed. Then months. Every time we asked about our money, Ethan brushed us off with excuses. "The market's volatile right now. Just wait." But one night, Jason pulled up Ethan's Instagram. And there he was, posting pictures with our money. New watch. New sneakers. A night out at an upscale bar. That's when the anger hit me. My chest tightened, fists trembling. Jason slammed his phone down and said, "We're not letting him get away with this." The escalation was brutal. Ethan stopped answering texts. He laughed at us when we confronted him at campus, saying, "Come on, it was only $2,000. Maybe don't invest if you can't afford to lose." That sentence burned into my head like fire. Only $2,000? To us, it was everything. Rent. Food. Survival. The breaking point came one rainy night. Jason paced our apartment, muttering, we could let it go, or we could teach him a lesson he'll never forget. We chose the latter. Our plan was simple, but devastating. Jason knew Ethan had a weakness: his ego. He bragged about being the smartest in the room. So we decided to set a trap. We spread word around campus about a new side hustle we were into, something even better than Ethan's fake investment scheme. It didn't take long before he sniffed it out, curiosity written all over his smirk. We baited him with the promise of easy money through a tech startup Jason was supposedly working with. We even created fake documents, mocked-up websites, and an email chain to make it look legit. Ethan's greed got the best of him. He handed us $5,000, convinced he'd triple it in a month. The satisfaction of watching him hand over that money was indescribable. My hands shook, but this time with adrenaline. I wanted to laugh, but I held it in. Weeks later, when Ethan finally realized he'd been scammed back, he blew up our phones, raging, threatening, demanding his money. Jason and I sat there in silence, reading his texts, sipping cheap sodas, smiling at each other. We didn't just get back the $2,000 he stole. We got interest. We got revenge. Ethan tried reporting us, but here's the kicker: he couldn't go to the police without admitting he scammed us first. His reputation? Shattered. The guy who once strutted around campus bragging about smart investments was now the punchline of every whisper in the hallway. As for us, we paid our rent, filled our fridge, and for the first time in months, we breathed easy. That night, Jason raised a soda can and said, "To justice, the broke man's champagne." I laughed so hard I nearly choked. The weight was gone. Sometimes karma doesn't need years, it just needs the right setup. We weren't looking for trouble, but we weren't about to let greed walk all over us either. In the end, justice tasted sweeter than any dollar we ever made. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping Reddit stories that'll leave you speechless.